When families relocate to West Houston, there is one phrase I hear more than any other. I wish someone had explained this before we picked our neighborhood. In this video, I'm sharing the family-centered truths I hear most, directly from parents, during buyer consultations, and in neighborhood conversations. Plus, the questions I ask during showings that most buyers are not thinking about yet. I'm Raquel Bell with Bell Property Group. I work with relocating families every week, and my role is not just to help you find a house. It is to help you choose a home that supports your actual lifestyle. When we tour homes together, I'm not just pointing out paint colors or upgrades. I ask, how will your life actually function here? What will Tuesday mornings feel like to you? What does carpool look like during peak traffic hours? And how close is pediatric care, after school pickup, or your weekend grocery run? Why? Because the best home is not always the prettiest. It is the one that fits your family's real life. So let's talk about what that looks like. Truth number one is one of the most overlooked realities: your daily loop. This loop can be school drop-off and pickup, sports practice, grocery runs, after-school care, or doctor's appointments. These are not occasional tasks. They are your week. And your home location either supports this rhythm or slowly erodes your energy over time. Families often tell me, "We didn't realize how much time we'll spend in a car." I know. Not because they were careless, but because it's hard to see those patterns until you're actually living them. During our consultation, I map it out for you. Where do you work and how often would you go in? Where is school and what are the start and end times? Where do extracurricular activities happen and how often? What are your non-negotiables? Is it grocery stores, pharmacy, or medical care? Once we're clear, we'll start eliminating areas that are beautiful but not aligned with your functional needs. A gorgeous kitchen will not matter if you're stuck in traffic 3 hours a day. Function first, then beauty. Truth number two is about the non-obvious benefits of choosing a community that supports connection and activity. Parks, trails, sidewalks, and local events are not just extras. They are what makes weekends feel like weekends. I often hear families say, "We didn't realize how much we'll value the trails and parks. We use them consistently." Or, "Our kids made friends so much faster because of the neighborhood events." When walking neighborhoods with clients, I often pay attention to sidewalk access and trail systems, active visible community spaces, how far the nearest playground or park actually is to the property, whether the amenities support weekday use, not just occasional visits. You are not just buying four walls. You are choosing a built-in support system for your kids, your routines, and your social lifestyle. Truth number three is something even experienced buyers often overlook: micro-location. Not just the community, but where you are inside that community. Two homes in the same neighborhood can feel completely different depending upon whether they back to a greenbelt or back-to-back fencing. Proximity to amenities, like being too close to a pool or playground versus just close enough. Traffic patterns inside the neighborhood, cut-throughs versus cul-de-sac lots. Lighting, drainage, and even street noise during school pickup hours. I walk clients through these nuances during every showing because the home can look great online, but if it backs up to the school drop-off line or sits across from a community dumpster, that could impact both your experience and your resale value. Remember, in master plan communities, locations inside of the community is leverage. That's because of quality of life and long-term equity. Truth number 4 is about alignment. Not every family thrives in the same environment. I help my clients choose a lifestyle lane based on how they want to live, not just what the square footage offers. There are generally 3 categories in this area. Master plan communities. These offer amenities, structured events, and often more restrictions. Ideal for social families who want built-in community support. Traditional neighborhoods equals older homes, less structured HOAs, often with more flexibility and less costs. Great for those who prioritize location or character within a home. Next, we have acreage or semi-rural settings. For those who want privacy, space, and fewer regulations. Ideal if you want to build out lifestyle elements like detached garages, casitas, or home-based businesses. There is no right answer, but there is a right fit. And I help clients clarify what type of environment best supports their family's pace, preferences, and plans. Truth number 5 is about layout, and not just for today, but for how your family will grow into the home. In our market, you'll find a mix of floor plans. 2 bedrooms down, great for multi-generational living. All bedrooms up, better for young children, but tougher for teens. Open concept versus cozy, more segmented living. Flex spaces that can evolve, a playroom to a study zone to a game room. I walk through every home with an eye towards functionality over beauty. A double staircase might look stunning, but how will it work for baby gates? A large upstairs game room might feel exciting, but what happens when you need 2 quiet Zoom calls at once? Your family will not stay the same, so the best layout is one that grows with you, not one you have to outgrow. Here's a quick framework I use with relocating families. Does this community support your weekday routine? Will this layout still work for us in 5 years? Can we see ourselves enjoying weekends here? Or will we be looking to escape it? If you cannot answer yes to all 3, that is a sign to slow down and reassess. In my next video, I will break down what to look for in a resale home versus new construction and how to know which one actually fits your timeline and your tolerance for decisions. Stay tuned.